On today's Moving the Chains, a fantastic interview. One of the best players in the state, Jerel, North Augusta running back Michael Doe.
Man, one of the players that we have been following for a long, long time, regardless of region in the state or where he's from, regardless of position or anything like that. Super 75 for us. That was one of those locks that we had early in. So it's really awesome to be able to catch up with him today, kind of hear his story, how the season's going, and plans for the future.
A lot of fun. Michael Doe, running back from North Augusta, Shrine Bowler, Gardner-Webb commit here on Moving the Chains.
Get ready for the ultimate South Carolina high school football experience with Movin The Chains. From previews to recaps, we've got you covered. Dive into our expert preview shows, predicting winners and sharing insights. Then join us post-game for the thrilling recaps, exclusive interviews, and highlights you won't find anywhere else. Plus, connect with fellow fans on our Friday night spaces on Twitter/X. No one covers South Carolina high school football like us. Join us at Movin Chains on all social media platforms and visit movinchains.com today.
Welcome in to Moving the Chains, brought to you by Founders Federal Credit Union. I'm Kevin Thomas alongside Jerel Hendricks. Got a great interview today, a very special guest, a 2026 running back from the North Augusta Yellow Jackets, Mike Doe. Mike, how you doing today, man?
Good, man. How about you?
Doing well. Appreciate your time. We really do. This is you guys' first time tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter/X, Instagram, YouTube, and more at Movin Chains. Website movinchains.com, and our podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google, and more. Mike and the Yellow Jackets are off to a hot start, 6-1 heading into their bye week. Mike's already got 1,214 yards, 14 touchdowns, averaging over 10 yards per carry this season. Mike, you guys have played some great football so far this year. We mentioned a 6-1 start. What are y'all doing so well that's allowed you to get off to this fast start here?
We're really just keeping a good tempo and making sure we finish in the second half.
Awesome, Mike. Getting into the individual here, obviously we're talking about your high school season in the midst of that, but you got plans to play after this. Going to commit it back to Gardner-Webb in July. How important was it to you to go ahead and get that done before your senior season started?
It was pretty important because I didn't want to, lose the opportunity.
Mike, what was it about that Bulldog program that really kind of jumped out to you? I know you got to have a lot of options from all over to go to. What was it about Gardner that really stood out to you?
It was really the staff and the players. Like when I had went up there, I felt the connection when I had went up there. It was really like a family for real.
So awesome. And more specifically, you think there's a path for you to get on the field early and get some playing time freshman year?
Oh, yes, sir. The coach already got me in. He already got me in with the roster and everything. The senior just graduated, and I should have a shot.
I love that, man. So for people who haven't seen you play, you've obviously been a big-time contributor for several years now for that Yellow Jacket program. But guys who haven't seen you play in person, how would you kind of describe your game and your running style?
Pretty free, really. I like to freestyle it, do whatever I like.
Yeah. As far as freestyling, is there some guys that you kind of look to, maybe in the college level, some of your peers on the high school level, or maybe in the pros that you kind of model that style after?
That's intensity, of course.
I love
Genty,
it, man.
You got the stance and everything?
No, I don't do the stance too much, but I do what he does, I guess.
That's perfect, man. Last year you guys, had a lot of, older guys like Corey Tillman, Connor Brown, who graduated and moved on. What was that like for you this year, kind of maybe having to step into more of a leadership role? Kind of how was that dynamic, being the guy everybody looks up to now on the team?
I mean, it was kind of natural because I was already that guy. But I guess with Connor and them gone, it's like I have to take more responsibility now. Like it's mostly on me now instead of diverse, I guess.
I got to ask you about the area of the state that you play in, the CSRA. I don't think there's like more rabid fans and more rabid fan bases where people talk about, high school football down in that area. How special is it for you to play in that area? There's been so much talent to come out of that particular area of the state and really shine at North Augusta High.
It's very special, man. People can't talk crazy about me. Not on Facebook.
That's right, man. Looking back at last year, you guys had a really nice season. You lost kind of a heartbreaker there in the lower state championship game to South Florence. How have you and your teammates used that, as motivation for this year and hoping to make a deeper run?
We pushing ourselves, so in the weight room. We done got the schedule going and everything. Everybody is grinding. Everybody putting in that work to make sure we can make a state run.
That's awesome. Well, going back to you and the season that you put together and really like the career that you've put together, you're recently named to the Shrine Bowl of the Carolinas, which is one of the most, biggest honors for high school players in this area. How special was that honor for you and how important was it to your family?
It was definitely an honor for me. I earned it. So yeah, I really take that to the chin for real. My pops, he proud of me, of course. I just need to make sure I go out there and perform.
Got a couple of easier ones for you, Mike, before I let you go today, man. When it's you and the guys in the locker room pregame, maybe on the bus to an away game, but what are you guys bumping these days? What's in the pregame places you get ready to take the field on Friday?
We just be booming music, I guess.
Could be anybody. Who's some of your favorite artists, I guess, right now out there?
We got young boy out there, young boy, really young boy. That's really it right now.
Young boy is the one right now.
That's gonna get you. That's gonna get you right for the game. I'm telling you.
Most definitely. So me and Kevin got to listen to that when we're going to cover the games, but we don't play anymore. We're too old for that. But also too, when you're hanging out with the guys, your teammates and friends at school, me and Kevin love to go get a great meal. If we're coming down there, where is somewhere that you guys go out to eat that we should check out?
I would hate to say like the most common spot, but like I would have to say like go out to Waffle House at like midnight after the game, like when everybody there. It's different. It's different when it's midnight. I'm telling you.
All right. So if you're gonna say Waffle House, I need to know the order. What is your go-to Waffle House order?
Texas bacon cheesesteak melt plate.
Okay. We going hash browns? What we going? I need the whole thing.
Extra hash browns, double hash browns, and you got to make sure you put OD ketchup on the hash browns and the sandwich. The ketchup really do it to it. I ain't gonna lie.
There we go.
Mike, I've had a chance to go to a good bit of North Augusta games over the years, and that's a great environment down there at the Jackets Nest, man. How much does that community really embrace you guys, and how cool is it to get to play in front of them at home on Friday nights?
I mean, once you get out there and you hear it, you already jumping, you already hyped. So it's like you gotta go stupid, really. Like you really got to do something.
I love it, man. While we got you here too, we got to get you to shout out your socials for all of our listeners out there. Give us the Instagram. I don't know if you still use Twitter or anything like that. Snapchat, all that stuff, so they can follow you.
I do be on Twitter. My Twitter is Michael Doe, capital M, capital D, _8. And my Instagram is D1Doe.
Mike, we mentioned that you're on your bye week right now. You got airport next week. What are some goals that you have maybe for yourself and obviously for the rest of the team as you guys finish out this season here in 2025?
One of my biggest goals would probably be to make sure we put up at least 50 points every game, like for the rest of the season, for sure. I feel like we can really do that. And of course, make sure we go 1-0 every week.
Easy enough, man. This has been great. I want everyone to go check out Mike. Like we just mentioned, Michael Doe _8 on Twitter. Follow him there to keep up with him. He does a great job posting highlights and stats, and look forward to seeing him when he gets to Gardner-Webb the next level as well. But appreciate everybody for following us as well at Movin Chains. Jerel, any else for Mike for letting him go tonight?
Hey, Mike, stay healthy. Continue to ball out the rest of the season. We'll be watching as we have been the last few years. And I want to say I was scrolling your social. I want to give you a shout out too, man. You're going to the next level, but you're always bigging up people around you, other players around the state, sharing their stuff and things like that. So hopefully it gives them a little bit more exposure. So I want to give you congratulations for doing that.
Appreciate you.
Well, Mike, this has been great, man. Enjoyed chatting with you, man. Look forward to seeing you in person again soon, man. You've been one of our favorite players to follow the last couple of years, and that CSRA area sometimes doesn't get the love they deserve, it feels like. So we try to shout you guys out as much as we can, man. You've been a stud for several years, that running back spot. So keep going, man, and best luck the rest of the way, all right?
Yes, sir. Big time. Appreciate you for having me on.
Everyday life means everyday expenses. Spend smarter with a Founders Federal Credit Union credit card, offering you low rates and big rewards where it matters most. Enjoy all the benefits of saving while using your Founders Essential MasterCard. Make every swipe and tap count with smart rates, big rewards on select cards, and no balance transfer or annual fees. Because your money should go where you want it to. That's the power of Founders Federal Credit Union. Apply today at foundersfcu.com. Relax. You're with Founders.
Get ready for the ultimate South Carolina high school football experience with Movin The Chains. From previews to recaps, we've got you covered. Dive into our expert preview shows, predicting winners and sharing insights. Then join us post-game for the thrilling recaps, exclusive interviews, and highlights you won't find anywhere else. Plus, connect with fellow fans on our Friday night spaces on Twitter/X. No one covers South Carolina high school football like us. Join us at Movin Chains on all social media platforms and visit movinchains.com today.